It is indeed my honor and privilege to have the opportunity to introduce today our guest speaker. If you've had the opportunity, as I have, to have read the two-page insert in today's presentation, you'll see that he perhaps is already on the who's who of local personalities, given the tremendous amount of community and business-related activities that he's been involved in to this point in time. I'm not going to read this verbatim. I think the opportunity to do so should be one that each and every one of you has the opportunity to do at your leisure. What I will do is just highlight a few of the significant contributions that our guest speaker has made to date. He's a very proud Bermudian, hails from the Harris Bay area, very involved in sports, community service, is a young businessman, having started an entrepreneurial business 10 years ago when it was incorporated. His particular field of profession relates specifically to an architectural drafting and land surveying company, and he prides himself, along with his partners, in ensuring that they extend themselves through the National Training Board in providing opportunities for young Bermudians to train in that particular discipline. And he works very closely with the Office of the Tax Commissioner and the Department of Labor and Training with their summer employment program. He clearly has a passion for community service, and as he attended local school here in the local education area, he was educated at the Elliott Primary School, the Salters Grammar School, and went on to continue his studies at the Florida A&M University, graduating in 1995 with a Bachelor of Science in Electronic Engineering Technology. He's also the past president of the Bermuda chapter of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, and he's also been appointed the International District Director with responsibilities for Alpha chapters located in London, Germany, South Africa, and Liberia. And he was also the chair of the local chair for the 79th annual regional convention that was held in Bermuda last year in March 2011. And that event brought over 500 visitors to the island, so that in itself was a boost to our local tourism economy. Additionally, he volunteers as an executive member of the Harrington Workmen's Club, and in his role as treasurer was instrumental in ensuring that the fortunes of the club were very progressive. He has a strong desire to continue his community service, and he counts among his many amongst his many individuals as having been very instrumental in focusing his career to date. He counts among those Brother Walter N.H. Robinson, Brother Arnold Francis QC, Brother Stanley Lowe, and Brother David Birch, among a few who he's followed in their footsteps as alpha men in Bermuda. He is married to Letitia, and he's the proud father of a 2-year-old daughter, Layla Diallo Rabain. Without further ado, I'd like you to extend a warm Progressive Labor Party hello and welcome to Senator Diallo Rabain, our guest speaker today.
Good afternoon. In a garage owned by Hugh Richardson, an idea that was to become the Progressive Labor Party was born. Mr. Richardson, Albert Smith, Walter Robinson, Edward DeJean, and Wilfred Mose Allen are considered the founding fathers of this great party that we call the Progressive Labor Party. Along with their mission to effect social change within our island, others have stood with them and have contributed to the success of the PLP leading up to its ascendancy to becoming the government of Bermuda. Former party leaders such as Arnold Francis, Dame Lois Brown Evans, Freddie Wade, and Dame Jennifer Smith have all contributed to the success which was to make November 9th, 1998 a date that will forever be remembered here on these islands. Subsequent leaders, the Honorable Alex Scott, Dr. the Honorable Ewart Brown, and our current Premier the Honorable Paula Cox, have all carried the green and white flag with dignity, honor, and pride as we have forged ahead with a government that has always been for the people of Bermuda as a whole. I am humbled, I am honored to be chosen to stand before you this afternoon. I am standing on the shoulders of the great leaders I have just mentioned, as well as the countless hundreds of supporters who have toiled tirelessly for many hours in the background to ensure that this party maintains its rightful place as the government of Bermuda. Madam Premier, the organizing committee, I thank you for this opportunity. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to our party leader, my parliamentary colleagues, party members, drum major awardees, special guests, family, and friends. We are gathered here to celebrate the 49th anniversary of the forming of the Progressive Labor Party, a celebration of the creation of a party born from minds of like-minded people who saw that Bermuda was in desperate need of strong leadership, a leadership that was sensitive to the needs of Bermudians from all walks of life. In the 1960s, Bermuda was at the beginning of some of the most significant social and political changes. Changes that will carry us from a system that had been in place for over 300 years. The fact that we are here celebrating our 49th anniversary and our 13 plus years as the government of Bermuda is quite a reason to celebrate. Let's examine this for a while. Let us reflect on this fact and absorb that a mere 36 years after the formation of the Progressive Labor Party, we have become the government. It's even more significant when we pause to think that prior to 1998, Bermuda was governed by the same ruling class for some 378 years. However, it's now 13 years on from that momentous occasion. And the ability for us to retool and recognize the struggle is now to maintain the government. That is what is of paramount importance to us today. Our founders and early members were men and women of vision. They were men and women with the type of resolve befitting of the lofty title of pioneers, of trailblazers. Recognizing the need for a voice for the common Bermudian, they set out on a journey to transform Bermuda from essentially a society of defined haves and have-nots to one that is all-inclusive and provides opportunity to succeed as long as you were willing to do the things you needed to do to succeed. When we talk about struggle, we need to really sit back. We really need to sit back and try and understand that struggle means a different thing to everyone who utters that phrase. There needs to be a goal that one is struggling towards in order for there to be a struggle. Far too often, we throw this word around lazily, cause it to lose its effectiveness. We also tend to try and compare our struggles to see who's struggling more than the other. The only way forward is for us to come together, move as one body, and move forward, period. This can only be achieved through honest and open dialogue. The struggle our founders faced in order to form this party and galvanize the populace of Bermuda to grasp the concepts of equal rights for all in the face of the opposition they had to encounter had to be intimidating. I, for one, am proud to stand here today and offer them my heartfelt gratitude of thanks for staying the course and weathering those storms. Without their sacrifices, without their selflessness, without their forward thinking, many of the things that we consider normal today may not have come to pass.